like a Hellcat.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video, and this is gonna be a story time. I'm gonna do a couple, but this is a story time that I believe happened because of me. Well, my situation may have caused a small part in it, not a huge part. Like, there was variances of different things, but I think this was the icing on the cake. So 2004, my daughter was born. I was 18 years old. I got pregnant on my birthday with my baby dad. I finished high school. Like, I walked across the stage pregnant. Top 10% of my class, actually. So I wasn't the statistic. I hate saying that word. Statistic. I wasn't the I wasn't the statistic of teenage mom dropout. I finished school. That was very important to me. That was my goal on its own. Sorry, I got a call. Left off. I graduated. I wasn't the statistic of a teenage mom. I had my daughter after I graduated. So I had two things going for me. I was supposed to go to UNC North Carolina and be at Tar Heel, the school that Michael Jordan went to, because that's my favorite college basketball team. Not because of Michael Jordan, they're just freaking amazing. Like, I love that team. Two, I was supposed to join the military. I was in ROTC. I was supposed to go to basic. I signed the contract and everything because I was underage. I was supposed to go when I was 17, but then I found out I was pregnant. So I didn't get to go and do that either. That was going to pay for my college and everything. So I found out I didn't go to school because I was like, I feel weird. And then I had my best friend. I went and picked up my best friend, brought my best friend home, or back to my house, and we did pregnancy tests. I did 2. When they both came back positive, I cried because at that moment I knew it was done. It was over. Dreams down the drain. Like, I was devastated because, again, me never thought I would be a teenage mom. Never thought I'd get pregnant in high school. Never. Like, that was not supposed to be me. Not me at all. No, like, Kyla. And the thing was, is like, when people found out I was pregnant, everybody was shocked because they're like, you would be the last person that I would have thought would have gotten pregnant. I'm like, I know, me too. Like, this is why I stayed away from boys. So what happened was, is that we started off with a condom. We got drunk on my birthday because it was my birthday. Start off with a condom. Like, I knew there was one on. 3 days later, this fool told me he took it off. When he told me that, I knew it was a done deal because I was already late. I'm like, yep. Nope. Why? So about 6 weeks, 2 people I think knew. One day after school, I picked up my dad from work. We were going home, and I started asking my dad all these questions about how my aunt felt, his sister, when his 2 girls got pregnant at a young age. And then the thing he asked me, he didn't even ask me, he was like, you're pregnant, huh? And I was like, yeah. He was like, the only question that I have is, how are we going to tell your mom? And I was like, we don't tell her. No, this fool, as soon as we walk in the house, your daughter got something to tell you. I'm like, did you really? So here I am standing in the garage door, like halfway open, just standing there. My mom's like, what do you got to tell me? I'm like, see, um, yeah, I am, I am. The words did never made it out of my mouth. She actually said it. She's like, don't tell me you're pregnant. And all I said was, yes. The next thing I knew, my mom took out, running out the door. We didn't talk for maybe about 3 weeks. That's how disappointed she was. She finally came around because everyone that she worked with was like, why are you upset? Like, you're going to become a grandma at a young age. Like, you get to enjoy your grandchild. Like, it's a blessing. You don't need to worry about that. They like coach, they're like, your daughter has a good head on her shoulders. I had a job. I was working, almost done with school. They're like, she's almost done with school. When my grandparents found out, and then my aunt and uncle, like first of all, my aunt Sandra blamed my mom for me getting pregnant. I was like, why would you blame her? Like, she didn't make me do it. And you can't talk because you got pregnant at 15. I'm 18 and almost out of school. And you want to know what? I'm going to continue school. Like, I was not going to let it deter. I wasn't going to my dream school, but I was still going to my next choice, which was if I had to stay home, which I did. But I took a semester off. But she finally came around. We actually went, and I was 6 weeks pregnant. I told my baby dad. He was like, so what are you going to do? I'm like, I'm keeping it. I don't believe in abortion. He was all like, why not abort it? I was like, I don't believe in it. I was like, it's not the baby's fault. It's like, I'm not going to punish another life for a mistake that I made. That's not me. The baby, I'm keeping it. He was like, you're just trying to trap me. I was like, see, that's what you got this twisted. I don't need you. If you want to leave, you can leave. Because my baby's going to be taken care of regardless, because you forgot who I am. You chased me for 4 years. I'm that bitch. And still am. Still am. I take care of my baby. She's now 16 years old and is spoiled and got everything she ever wanted. And who did it? Not him. Me. But anyways, I thought he wasn't who I thought he was, because he was all sweet. Like I said, he pursued me for 4 years. My senior year, he came up. I didn't see him. He's all like, yeah, you should let me take you out for your birthday. So I'm like, okay, yeah. No, actually, that was before that. He took me out for ice cream. And then he was like, well, you're my girlfriend. Will you be my girlfriend? I was like, all right, yeah. Like, he was super sweet. After I got pregnant, I would say maybe 3 months after I got pregnant, things started to take a turn. Like, he told me a story about him and his ex-girlfriend, like, literally fighting in the front yard. For me, I thought it was like her fighting him. No, it turns out like he's abusive. I would have never known. Again, never would have thought it would be me. Me. What? Again, me? In an abusive relationship? No. Could never. Anyways, let's go on. It got pretty bad, but I thought, like, this is the thing about domestic violence. The abuser, they make it seem like it's your fault for everything that they are doing to you. Like, it's your fault. So, with that being said, I would be beat almost on a daily. There was this one night where we went to my mom and dad's house. I forgot if I had to pick up something or if I had to pick up the baby. I think I had to pick up something. No, it might have been the baby. Yeah, I had to pick up the baby. And I was trying to give my dad hints about what was going on, because I didn't want nothing to get out of control, because he carries, and so I didn't want nothing to happen to my family. So I was trying to give my dad hints like, hey, I really don't want to go. Like, can we stay? Like, I don't want to go, Dad. But he was kind of he got heavily into drinking. And it didn't get worse until after we moved into our house in Montbello, where he would actually try to hide it. And it just became really, really bad. My mom told me that after I left, she came down because she heard what I was saying and was asking him what was going on, why did he let me leave, and my dad almost hit my mom. And I think that was the icing on the cake. Like, before, it was kind of money issues because my dad was not good with money. We think he was spending it and overspending it, not being really manageable, because we kind of owed on the house, and then he would borrow money from me and my brother's accounts to try to pay for it. And my mom's like, you get paid almost $2,500 every 2 weeks. Why are we behind? So I was like, the drinking, I think, was a major part, but my domestic situation was the icing on the cake when my dad couldn't comprehend that his daughter and granddaughter needed help. And so my mom took it upon herself when my uncle died, and he wouldn't let me go to the funeral because he had beat me the night before. This lip, I looked like I had duck lips. So you could have saw the bruising. It was cut. It was ugly. And he also broke my phone. He broke so many of my phones. He broke my phone so they couldn't really get in touch with me. My mom had his number though, so when she would call, he'd be like, here. And then my mom was my family was supposed to have a separate birthday party from his family. We were gonna have 2 birthdays, one for his family and one for my family. Not because they didn't get along. It's just like we had a ton of people, and some of the people couldn't make it. So we're like, we'll just do your side, and then we'll do my side because it just seemed like it was easier. At the birthday party, my mom could see the bruises, all up and down my arm, and like scratches on my face. And I lied and said like we were wrestling and I fell off the bed and hit like the corner of the bed. Again, my dad wasn't comprehending, and again, I think it's because of the drinking. So again, like I said, it took my mom after that to come and get me when I didn't show up for her birthday party that they were showing with her. 10 o'clock at night, I hear knocking at the door. He goes and looks out the door, and he's like, it's your family. Get rid of them. So I open up the door. They see my face, and they grabbed me and was like, let's go. So I left everything there and left. He called my aunt. It was my aunt Yvette, my aunt Sandra, my uncle Joel, my mom. So I got in my mom's car. We left. He's calling, and then he tells my mom that I might be pregnant again. And she was like, well, if she is, you're gonna kill her and the baby. And so we left, and that's kind of when my parents called it quits. So it wasn't ever like that. I think that was just the icing on top of the cake for my mom, is when my dad didn't help me with my domestic situation. Like, he just kind of just let me sit in it, which kind of isn't his fault. It was the drinking. So yeah.
And now you have a beautiful baby girl. Who's a brat, because we made her that way.
And yeah, it turned out that I actually was pregnant, and 3 days later I had a miscarriage. So I would have had 2 beautiful kids, probably actually more, because I think I miscarried a couple of times, but I didn't really think anything of it. But I would say domestic situations, they do put a lot of strain on families. They do. But there is underlying issues. But like I said, I think that was just icing on top of the cake for my mom. Like, she had to take the initiative to go and get her daughter from an abusive relationship because I was too scared. Because he threatened me. He's all like, if you leave me, I'll kill you. So he would threaten me. He would beat me almost on a daily. There's going to be another story time, but I got like a cut here, cut here. Like, I will tell you, I'm a domestic abuse survivor, and I'm also a suicide survivor. Mental health is definitely key, and I think I was already not mentally healthy, but being in that relationship literally broke me. It broke me. But again, I will do more story times because I think mental health as well as domestic and suicide survival is very, very, very important. Like, a lot of people are too scared to speak on it, and I think that we should normalize it so people know, like, we go through it. There's other people out there that are willing to help you, that have been. What up, y'all? My camera actually died, but as I was saying, being a survivor of both, I am going to talk about it. It's going to be a topic on my channel. Like, I've already kind of talked about it before, but I just want to let everyone know, like, it's okay. It takes a while to get over and to be able to even speak about it. So I kind of want to be that person that people could reach out to if they really needed to. But again, I hope y'all enjoyed the story time. It's like just a little mini one that I got, like a little random, notifications. But again, like I said, I just want to be able to let you guys know, like, what happened in my past. Like, a lot of shit, like I said before, a lot of stuff has happened that I would have never thought that would have happened to me. So yeah, if you like the video, if you want more in-depth story time about it, then yeah, I'll go ahead and do it. So let me know in the comments below. But yeah, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share, comment. Okay? Sign out. But again, I appreciate everyone who has supported me, who's been watching my videos and subscribed. I love you guys, and until next time, bye. Hellcat.